Okay, so to continue with the theme of today's topic, which is design agility, we're going to talk a little bit about the idea of interoperability and the ability to move seamlessly between design applications such as Creo Parametric and analysis applications such as Mechanism and Creo Simulate. And to put that in context, what we're going to do here is we're going to go through a simple design, analyze, optimize process to understand the forces that are at play and the impact they're having on our front braking and suspension system that you can see here. Now, just to show you that in a little bit more detail, let me go ahead and put a section through this component. And you can see that what we're working on is the front braking and suspension system of the SAE vehicle that we've been using in today's set. The next part is we're interested, first of all, in understanding the forces that are impacting this bracket we've designed up here. So we've already created the design in interest of time, and we're interested in understanding the forces that play at these 3 points. So to do that, we're going to jump into Creo Parametric and then into the Mechanism. And you can see that I've already, in the interest of time, predefined a number of assembly constraints. I've included a dampening spring up here and a number of servo motors that will actually go ahead and apply the forces to the model that we're looking to analyze. So just to show you that, let's go ahead and just run that analysis by running those servo motors. And you can see here Creo Parametric is actually running through and calculating the forces that are at play. Okay, so with that calculation completed, one of the things I'm obviously most interested in is the results of that analysis. And there's a number of different ways that we can display those results. So first, I'm going to jump up to here and display those results graphically. So I'm going to select the 3 parameters I was interested in, and I can plot those on a graph. One of the really nice things about Creo is the ability to display those forces visually. So if I go up here into the playback tool and then I ask Creo to display those forces as arrows, I'm just going to change the magnitude of those so we can see them on the screen. Now when I run the playback, I get a visual representation of the forces that are acting on our bracket. I can see visually the magnitude of those forces, and I can also see the direction in which those forces are acting in. Perfect. So very quickly I've been able to analyze the forces that are acting on our bracket design. Now, more importantly, I want to understand in an analysis application how those forces will maybe force this component to fail or the stresses that it's creating. So what I can do is I can use the results of this analysis, this mechanism study, in a structure. So I'm going to go ahead and just define that. And the forces I'm interested in using in my analysis, I'm just going to go ahead and select those or unselect the ones I'm no longer interested in and exit out of the mechanism. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply those to that model. And open up that bracket independently. So you can see here now I've isolated that component. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into Creo Simulate and allow myself to perform that analysis.